Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty funny and also not funny things to go and cover on over here, where we actually have some brand new video game, basically updates and details when it comes to Silent Hill. As we kind of covered up yesterday, there actually was a brand new, update in Silent Hill to games, so we're going to show a little bit more actual in-game footage for that. We also did have a pretty big, kind of crazy Sony story where a lot of folks got upset. A lot of folks got, well, unhappy, and a lot of people are kind of calling out Sony, because what else is new in the gaming world, especially when people get bored. We have a few little various stories too as well, all floating around, and some reminders for all of you lovely folks out there. So let's go and talk about a bunch of random things on this video. As well, if you guys are brand new, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. As well, for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway or $500 giveaway, link down below. We have the Target links, we got the Amazon links, we got everything else all down below too. And let's dive into the video. So very first and foremost, this was kind of a somewhat heartbreaking game for me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, mainly because I love this game, and I've seen some of this type of drama and stuff. Makes me kind of sad. So first and foremost, if you guys missed it, earlier on today, we had some intriguing stuff where Sony actually, Sony itself, twitter.com/Sony and a few other subsidiaries, posted a tone-deaf Bloodborne tweet that was causing up some chaos over here in the first place, and I love how they worded this up here. So, as you guys first and foremost want to know, Sony actually removed this tweet. They were kind of getting people upset, people are getting frustrated. Some of the games, such as Infamous or say Sly Cooper's, or especially Bloodborne, Bloodborne remakes, Bloodborne 2, are huge crowd favorites, where pretty much everyone out there is they would want this to come out. If I saw this in a PlayStation event or conference, I would be so ecstatic. I'd be hyped, because I love the first Bloodborne. But basically, we had a chance to see screenshots. Other folks as well have also had a chance to go and see this stuff too on top of this. And you guys can see Sony even posted this and deleted this fast. And then basically tweet, I'll show you guys in a second. Can you see it? Which PlayStation game cover are we zooming in on? And I'm sure if you guys have seen different games, you guys might be able to go be like, ooh, as well. So fun stuff to see this. So basically the original story itself. Sony, what are you doing? Why would you ever make a weird tweet about Bloodborne if you don't have anything to announce? Surely you know that fans have been practically begging for a remake or a remaster or anything for years now. And this is why I'm very curious, because as you mentioned in the article and what I saw, basically Sony basically is not PlayStation. As you guys know, different companies, Sony's the big owner. So why are they mentioning this? Does it lead towards a movie? Mainly because, Sony Pictures, Sony Music, all that type of stuff, that would actually maybe make more sense. Think how we had Uncharted and even the Spider-Man movies. That's kind of more tied into Sony rather than PlayStation. PlayStation just makes the games for it. In all honesty, I'd actually be very down with the Bloodborne game too as well. I think that's actually phenomenal, actually, in all honesty. But that's very peculiar because you think it'd just be on the PlayStation UK, or whatever it might be, if they're trying to go tease out or do video game talk. It kind of doesn't really fit the Sony audience. So basically, the company's official account puts a tweet like this out every week or so, asking fans to identify a specific PlayStation game, and as you'd expect, this particular example has immediately resulted in social media chaos. The replies are already stuffed with people thinking that this is some kind of tease, while others have reacted as badly as you'd imagine to as well. So this is kind of why everyone's intrigued. Because we've been hearing internal leaks and data and all that type of stuff that there was a potential Bloodborne remake coming out and PC version. There was a few leakers who have been somewhat decently reputable have mentioned that this is either in the works or is ongoing, which I'm very hyped up to kind of go and see. I would love to play this, as I mentioned before. I would be super down. But as I mentioned, a lot of folks are tweeting about it, mentioning about it, and basically upset, or just on that deep hopium, like how I am myself, hoping that the game itself will come out. So the funny thing is, this is probably the most attention Sony has given Bloodborne in years. We've heard nay a peep regarding the beloved PS4 action RPG in what feels like an age. So basically, the people are either saying this tweet is basically Sony and PlayStation not having any idea what they're into, not having any idea what they're vibing or what their community wants, and all the other various leaks, because even I've made a few videos on Bloodborne remakes, etc. Or just maybe someone out there is just trying to get some easy social media impressions, and they have nothing to go and show for it. But just basically goes to show that everyone would want this. And leave your comment down below if you guys would be down with this. And I'm especially in that kind of spoopy kind of mood, especially after seeing all these types of Resident Evil and Silent Hill talk and stuff, because yeah, boy, want some good, dark, thrilling type games. I'd be so down with it. So they should probably remake this, remaster it for the PS5, get a 60 FPS version, or put it up on PC. You know, I'm not picky, I got all the options, but it's kind of funny to see just everyone on Twitter, the trending that was going on. I think even on Reddit, we were seeing folks kind of all over the place. Kind of crazy to see. We even had an article not too long ago talking about how it was only literally 60 FPS away from becoming a reality, which would also mean, like, bro, if it's that close, just go and give us the game, please. Whether it's on PS5 or whether it's on, PC. But apparently Lance McDonald, a modder who basically got the game running smoothly, said it was really easy. And they said, like, hey, this From Software engine is not messy or spaghetti code. It's basically like literally zero technical barriers between Bloodborne and a PC 60 FPS port re-release. So basically, Sony could literally do this probably in like a week if they really tried, or same on PC. And as well, they even said a 60 FPS patch for the PS4 is literally just 2 lines of code that needs changing. Like, it's insanely easy, and that's why everyone's kind of upset on all of this. So that kind of just goes back in time to this. So I want to give a nice little extra shout out to as well to the homie Marky. So just a reminder quickly over here, if any of you guys are a part of the PlayStation 5 and you guys want your 6 months of Apple TV, I'll just gonna mark you a little call up that actually today might be the last day to go and do this for your 6 months of free. Now, I'm not sure exactly when, where, or how it will end up on over here, but I have been hearing that should be ending very soon. So if you guys need to maybe Google it or check on your on your PS5 or whatever it may be, and stay in the loop for that. Now, for some other little kind of news too as well, we finally have the preload announcement and dates for the God of War Ragnarok, which is also coming out at 106 gigs to the PS4. But interestingly enough, the PS5, maybe just because it's more efficient or whatever it may be, is actually at 84 gigabytes. So, and also the EU is slightly higher, mainly because the accents make the gigabytes a little bit higher too as well. I don't make the rules, that's just how it kind of works over the seas with slightly higher versions. And as well, the preload is going to be on November 2nd. So if you guys are going to pre-order the game, have the game, own the game, or whatever, as always, be skeptical on pre-orders. As that kind of on goes, make sure you guys are, well, in your game. It'll obviously be launching later on this week, and I can't wait to play that. Definitely follow me about Twitch. I'll be playing that for sure as well. And also, a little bit of quick gaming news too, because we'll probably go and touch on some of this stuff maybe in separate videos. Right now, the Call of Duty early access, I think, is coming out as of now. I think I even have access to, I think I got a press code or something like that for Call of Duty. So as well, we've been hearing kind of decent-ish reviews so far, although it's only on the Call of Duty campaign with multiplayer and Warzone coming later. So keep that in mind, that has come out. But part 2 of this, we may make a separate video on this. It does seem like the Gotham Knights has kind of dropped the ball, and apparently that game is getting some very harsh reviews. We're talking like 3 out of 10s, 4 out of 10s. I think some places were giving them like kind of mercy 6 out of 10s. And like, it's not sounding so good, especially with all the initial early controversy on the game itself. Now, the game itself isn't fully out as of yet, and I'm someone who usually likes to play the game first before kind of throwing out opinions as well. So I'm going to give you guys my thoughts if I do pick up the game or buy the game. But as I've mentioned, so far, things are not really going so hot. So we're going to keep that all in mind with you guys. And I'll kind of wind down the video itself too, and some kind of cool news over here. Apparently Steam actually also had some pretty cool in-game footage and screenshots over here of all of this stuff, where you guys could actually go and see some of the actual in-game footage and engine going on. So this is basically like what the game itself would literally look like inside the game itself, which I think is super cool, and I think the game is actually looking slightly better than I thought it would at the end of the day. Now, I'm excited for this, and I think I'm more excited, I think, for Silent Hill F, mainly because I like the idea of the new IP. I think the environment seems really cool, and I like the idea of, like, Japan, too, as well. I feel like Japan's kind of underrated when it comes to horror games. But overall, you guys can see, like, this is actual in-game engine, I believe, and I'm pretty hyped up for this. Some of these are also screenshots, too, as well. But, like, look at this. Like, look how nice this looks. Like, I would probably say, especially with the attention to detail in the rooms, at the end of the day, I think that's not too bad. So just want to give you guys this quick little video discussing all this type of stuff, because it's always kind of fun to see what the internet and Twitter is upset with on the day, and maybe they will finally go and use all this, evidence to finally go make a Bloodborne PC or Bloodborne PS5 remake, or even a Bloodborne 2. Like, come on, I'm not picky. Give me whatever you want. And all the other little various stories, too. I have a few more things to go talk about all throughout today, so be on the lookout for that. And as well, give me your thoughts and comments down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 giveaway, Xbox giveaway, $500 giveaway, Twitter and Twitch stream down below for bonus entries, Amazon links as well for the signups, and Target links, too. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching in the first place.